bring you day 4 of the World Cup. I'm the Big Ted, and I'm joined by two-star Mako. How you doing tonight, Mako?
Good. This is so robotic. I'm
Sorry.
good.
And wait, Darkside, are you casting too, or are you
Oh,
just
hell
talking?
yeah.
All right, I'm here with Darkside.
Sadly, he
We're
is here with us.
Oh,
We should
man.
that.
It is what it
professional as
is.
always.
I'm still typing this ping, because I'm trying to find a way to talk bad about
It
you, but
is.
also not get in trouble.
Man, that's fine. I won't. You could say whatever you want about me, man. It's just, I'm a
Wait, how many
friendly.
times? How many times have you been captain of Pain Gang?
This is
I
our
mean,
4th season now.
so okay,
Are you trying to talk about how we always lose in the playoffs?
don't worry about it.
You could talk about how I'm 0-3 in the finals if you want.
Don't worry about it.
What's going on, boys?
Not
So,
much.
we-
Just trying to type this out.
We got
So, yeah,
some.
what we have.
We got some good matches here today. We got Quaz versus Shadow Ranger in the first matchup, and we got my boy Coles versus Ace in the second matchup. But while we're getting the players ready, let's take a look at the deck lists that we have for each player. I got the deck lists up now between Quaz and Shadow Ranger. Big Ted, why don't you take us through the deck lists for each of these players?
All right. Yeah. So what this is? All right. So for Shadow Ranger, we have. Oh, no, sorry, this is Quaz. We have. Wait. Hold on. I have the wrong thing open.
Oof.
All right, here. All right, I found it. So Shadow Ranger, we have Murloc Pally, Highlander Hunter, Agar Warrior, and Agar Shaman. So, we were discussing a little bit before the stream went live, and this is very aggressive from him.
Yeah, Shadow
Very,
Ranger you're
very
talking
aggressive.
about, right?
Yeah. Shadow
Yeah.
Ranger.
Yeah, it's a super aggro lineup. And then for Quaz, you got. It's still an aggressive lineup, but he's got control tools, right? He's got the Mage and he's got the Warrior. Right, but he's got the Highlander Hunter and then the Murloc Paladin. So he's got some aggression and he's got some control tools.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going that. What was it? Was it Hunter Ace that like coined the 2 aggro 2 control?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, if I'm Quaz, and we know the shields, both players shield Hunter. If you're Quaz, why don't you shield that Warrior? That Warrior's getting a win.
Yeah. I think its only big weakness is the Highlander Hunter.
Right. And even then, it's not terrible.
No.
So, yeah, I'm a little confused as to why the Warrior wasn't shielded in this matchup. And, I mean, that's why you bring the Warrior, right, to take care of these aggro lineups.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you're going into this matchup, I mean, maybe you punt to Hunter, right? But I just don't see how your Mage and Warrior lose.
Yeah, I understand wanting to play the Highlander Hunter usually, but in a situation like this.
Yeah,
the
I mean,
Warrior's just so good.
if you just have that control warrior and you just take a small glance over at Shadow Ranger's lineup, you should just immediately go for the warrior.
Yeah.
The warrior shield. Like I don't feel. I mean, I get it. Like Highlander Hunter is a good deck, but I don't know how well it's gonna fare into some of these like really fast decks, like especially the Paladin. Like that Paladin deck can go super fast if it draws the right cards.
Yeah. Any cards stand out to you guys in these lists?
Scargill.
A few of them. Yeah, Scargill stands out to me.
Scargill, definitely.
For me, the one that stands out the most is Hexlord Malacras.
That's greedy.
That is very greedy.
That tells me one of two things. That tells me he's expecting to play into control warriors, and he's wanting to just beat them, or he's just net decking a deck off HS replay and didn't see the Malacras or didn't think to cut it. I think it's one of those two things, because like no one in their right mind takes. I really don't think that's a card you play unless you're wanting to beat the Warriors, because it just is not that good.
He's not going to get to play it in these matchups. There's no way.
Yeah.
That card is never hitting the field in this matchup. You just don't have the time. And that's really the only card that stands out to me, other than the Scargill, which, I mean, with what's the Murloc that's Echo? Is that gone or is that still around?
No, it's still around.
It's still around.
But it's not even in his list.
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't play that card.
But if you're playing Scargill, why wouldn't you?
Why? Because it's
just infinite 1-mana 2/2s, right?
Well, not
Ghostlight
infinite,
Angler,
up until 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
I don't know. It's just too slow, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like even the case like you play Scargill, usually the turn after you play Scargill dies, right? So if you're wanting to play Scargill and fill your board with the Ghost Light Anglers, you're playing it
That's it.
that 2-card combo on turn 10. And if you haven't won by turn 10 with this extremely aggressive Murloc lineup, then you're probably just not going to win the game.
Yeah. Like, biggest issue is your stuff is so cheap already. I don't know what that additional, like, 1 or 2 mana discount is really going to get for you. Especially when you're having hand size issues to begin with.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm telling the players to go ahead and queue. We're going to have Shadow Ranger on the bottom, and we're going to have Quasimodo on the top.
What do they ban?
Both players banned Warrior, so they both shielded Hunter,
Okay.
both banned Warrior.
Okay. Scare that aggro warrior.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, if you're Shadow Ranger bringing the aggro Warrior, right, you have to ban Warrior. Like, because you're good against every deck but Warrior. But if you're Quaz, like, I don't understand not shielding the Warrior there. Like, you bring the Warriors to handle these aggressive decks. Your opponent presents you a lineup of nothing but aggressive decks, and you shield your Highlander Hunter, which I don't know how well it does against aggressive decks.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess his mentality is just good decks win games, but Control Warrior's one of the best decks in the game, so
It
I don't
is.
know.
Yeah.
Maybe he's in a hurry and he doesn't feel like he can play a Control Warrior game.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's hanging out with his girlfriend today, so.
Wouldn't that make sense? I mean, wasn't he supposed to originally opt and then he didn't opt? So maybe he is. Maybe he's in a hurry. Maybe this is all an IRL thing and he just couldn't do a Control Warrior game.
I mean, girlfriends are for dorks.
Wow.
Who needs girlfriends?
Yeah, I think you're on your own there, bud.
I mean, girlfriends are cool. Just kidding. LOL.
You tell them to start?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. They just want to take their sweet time. It's okay. All right, here we go.
All right, we're hopping into spectate. And if you guys see any errors on the stream, forgive me. I'm new to Slobes.
Yeah, the only error I see is that you're here.
Oh, that was a good one.
So we have Paladin versus Paladin. This is gonna be quick. I think they really just wanted to get this over with. They're probably in communication. Like, let's just play all of our aggro lineups. Don't play your control crap, and let's just kind of end this.
Oh, he's got the coin lens.
Oh man. So that kind of tips the scales in Shadow Ranger's favors, if you will.
Ha 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 ha. Well,
Yeah,
plus
he could have been a little faster on that.
plus Quaz Drew has
Sorry
tipped the
about that.
scales. So if he gets his prismatic lens, he only has a 50% chance to draw the tip the scales.
True, because I don't think prismatic. Well, yeah, prismatic lens does draw prismatic lens, right?
Yeah,
I think
but
that's
you'll-
the thing.
yeah.
Okay,
Hopefully you'll
figured.
get a discounted copy, so next turn you could do lens,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But
So
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, he has to kill this.
Yeah, you
Let
can't
it off.
leave that.
So Quaz is coming in with an early. I wouldn't really say more pressure. I feel like a 1/1's not that much pressure, but at the same time, you're playing against Murlocs, right? So they're all these low health, low attack minions. So he's kind of just making life a little difficult for Shadow Ranger at the start of the game.
Yeah, and there's the prismatic lens.
Yeah. Now just wait. He's gonna draw the other tip the scales.
I don't know how I feel about that hero power there. I kind of like the fish flinger just to put tempo on the board.
Yeah. I agree. Although I'm really like kind of not the biggest fan of even playing that card when you're going against the mirror matchup,
That's
because
fair.
I've seen way too many bad outcomes from it.
you don't
I
like
mean,
giving your opponent war leaders?
No, not
Oh,
even War Leader.
that's
Yeah,
bad
I've
luck.
gotten. Oh wait, here we go. Oh, there.
Oh,
Oh,
Quaz hits the tip and scales.
I've gotten a Finley more than once from my opponent playing that card against me.
I get Finley as Highlander Hunter all the time.
Tip the scales and the tip the scales. This is interesting. Here we go. Now that's what you call low roll in the business, right?
Yeah.
Holy
All right,
cow!
so here's my question from Quaz. Do you play the Bluegill Warrior first and then tip the scales?
100%.
I think so too, because it helps you
Yeah.
trade off those bigger. I mean, they're not very big minions, but it helps him trade off those 3/4s because the chances are he's gonna pull up some attack buff. And nope,
Apparently he doesn't agree with me.
does not agree.
Oh.
Nah, I mean, in hindsight, it was the correct play, right?
Yeah.
In
Well,
hindsight, but I mean, odds were in his favor that it would have worked.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I don't know. Looking at this, I still kind of like the option of killing a 3/4.
yes, I like playing that Cold Light Seer very much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just give all the health.
Yes.
Coxfin is such a good card.
It's such an annoying card.
Yeah.
So is that.
Yes. Yeah, Murlocs on their own aren't very good, but the way they synergize together is just extremely potent.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the upside and the downside of the Murloc decks.
Oh,
right?
you do not want to draw the prismatic ones here.
Yep, that's a dead card. But he's got a
This is-
handful of options.
Yeah, but he needs to be worried about just getting run over.
Yeah, there's nothing he could do. With the second tip the scales in hand, he's pretty much already ran over.
There's
Yeah.
that's a golden Finley. Ooh, I'm so jelly. Finley. Oh, low roll. Oh, wow.
He got a Sludge Surfer out of it, though. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Are you ready for him to burn Nomi?
I mean,
I'm ready.
Does it
I
really
don't know if
matter
it's
at this
even gonna
point? He's got the War Leader in hand. He's got another Bluegill.
And he's worth the title.
Oh, his singleton cards are online too. That's a.
Oh, is that
Finley just
Savage
gives him
War Lethal?
right?
It
Yeah.
could be Savage War Lethal
Yeah.
with Zephyrus.
He's gonna play that, right? He's gonna play it. There's no way he doesn't play
Let's
it,
see,
right?
4, 5, 6.
Come on, man.
10,
Just do it.
11.
Yeah, that's Savage War Lethal. Come on,
that's
Shadow.
16 plus.
He's got to see it. It's literally shining gold in front of his face in the middle. It's literally the center card. I swear, he's gonna play Finley. I'm ready for it.
What's Finley
that's-
gonna do?
I don't know. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
No,
that's
no. You
not-
could do this. You could kill off a small one, and then you could still. Nope, you can't. Never mind.
Yeah.
Not enough mana.
Come on.
Shadow Ranger, that's too
How much does he
rough.
have? 19, 23,
It's a 28.
28. Wow. You ever just miss lethal?
Like, that's what Zephyrus is there for.
He's got it. I wonder if he's realizing now. I want to hope he's realizing now.
Yeah. Well,
Ugh.
if he ends up winning the video post game, maybe we can yell at him.
If I have a board full of minions and an active Zephyrus in my hand, I am 100% slamming that down.
Yeah. Luckily, it's just not going to matter.
Wait, why wouldn't you
Yeah,
take
I
the
mean, he's not
dagger?
winning
Well, yeah,
moves.
that gives you the armor too. Never mind.
Yeah, come on, man.
Nah, I realized.
This is why you guys haven't won finals.
Oh.
The dagger.
Wait, why would you play the the lens?
I'm pretty sure he knows it's over. He's just
Yeah. He's just having fun, man. Don't ruin it for him.
Yeah, but that Avenging Wrath, man, that could have done you nothing.
There it is.
Well, no, I mean, think if he could have discovered equality and consecration in like 5
Change stream
innovates.
title.
I don't have that ability.
You don't have the ability.
Yeah, I don't have the authority to change stream titles.
Oh. Okay. Ping donde, and we'll have to change this.
Alright, luckily Shadow Ranger did not miss lethal that time.
There we go. You on it? You pinging the boss?
I'm just PMing him. Listen, guys, I got a line to the boss.
All right, and that'll be one out of Shadow Ranger. So, if you're in their positions, what do you think you would queue next?
So let's see. Shadow
Control
Ranger.
warrior.
Unfortunately, not an option.
Gotta have it.
Could have had it.
I feel like he's gonna go for the hunter.
See, I agree, but yeah, I feel like the
I
hunter
hope he
is-
goes for the hunter because I really feel like that Murloc Shaman deck is just bad.
I mean, it's good if you just kill them, but
Yeah, it's good if you get the right cards.
to be fair, I don't know too many decks that isn't true about.
Yeah, hunter.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. If you can get an early start going with secrets, and Unleash the Hounds is super nice too. I kind of like keeping Rat Trap too. Like how many times does your opponent not play 3 cards? Except I mean outside the first couple turns. That's a tip the scales in the hand for Quaz. That feels really bad.
Quaz is
And not only
drawing
that,
well on
just
hand.
locking them out of playing 3 cards is strong enough on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he know he doesn't have a turn 1 play? Should we DM him and let him know that his cards all cost 3?
You got to mind game your opponent.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, there was a nice guy who told him job's done. Like he should have known.
For the sake that he brought like 4 completely aggro decks, it doesn't really feel like he's in the business of mind gaming.
Oh, that's right. This isn't THL closed list.
Yeah.
No.
Shenanigans. Man, open lists are so good.
I would probably just hit the button here and pass.
Why would?
Are you sure?
Yeah, you sure you want to hit that
I
button?
kind of feel like hitting maybe Animal Companion. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you hit the button. Again, you got to mind game your opponent. You got to let them know you can kill him without hitting that button.
What if your opponent has Light Warden in hand, right? And then he plays some sort of heal card, and then you just gave him +2 attack.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? It's all your fault at that point. You should have played around it.
Well, you got to let your opponent know you can kill them without pressing the button. Is really what
I think that they're in contact with the players playing after this, and those 2 people aren't ready. So they're just like, let's play super slow.
Yes, coin that war leader. Let's go.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
He's not gonna do it, right?
You did it. This is aggressive. And we will say Shadow Ranger has in his hand nothing but answers.
You just kill command that, right? Like, there's no point risking that deadly shot. Animal Companion always gives you Leok.
Yeah, well, you're kill commanding the Tide Caller, right?
3/3.
For the 3/3? He's going with the companion.
Oh. Man. No Leok.
Champion. A little too slow to answer that.
Just coin it.
Oof.
Oh.
That feels bad.
I don't know why he wouldn't have given the... I don't know why he didn't give the War Leader Poisonous.
Yo, just tempo that 3/2. What are you doing? I think he's being a little greedy with that Zephyrus.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that deck gets Zephyrus online pretty easily when they play the Tip the Scales.
But it's turn 4. He doesn't have his Prismatic Lens, and he's got Tip the Scales in his hand for 8 mana. I don't think you're getting there.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about Weapon Owners AC in there. I feel like I'd rather get stuff on board.
Yeah. And I mean, if any match is a good last match is a good indication, I mean, no one really knows when to play Zephyrus anyways. I don't. Just play him as a 3/2.
So, I was really, really wanting to see him play the Fish Flinger and then a Finley pop up on the side of Shadow Ranger.
Yeah, but you never take that, right?
I just wanted to see it, okay?
Okay. Got it.
So, Unleash the Hounds looks pretty nice here. It gives him a full clear. You can, I mean, he can see his. He would have played Prismatic Lens if he had it, right?
Yeah.
No.
I think that's your safest bet. Like you're at 11 life, you gotta start looking at your lives like they're, you know.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
Yeah,
Don't,
this is very.
Don't double it.
All right, he did.
Like you got to be alive
I
to get value out of these minions, right?
Yeah, I mean, I see the line of holding the hounds too. Oh crap.
Never
Because-
learned.
Oh.
No, never. I mean, I get that line because you know your opponent's gonna eventually play tip the scales, and that's a lot of hounds on the board. But
Yeah. I'd probably be hitting face here.
every time I play against Murlocs, I just want to keep the whole board clear.
Well, he's got the Ziliax. That's going to be pretty important to staying
Yeah.
alive.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. Yeah. Never mind.
Zilex's Snake Trap looks pretty good.
It fills out
Yeah,
the mana
probably-
curve.
It does. 5 plus 2
probably
does
just-
equal 7.
I just has the Ziliax and yeah.
So 11 lives is not a lot, as we know. So I feel like at this point he just needs to think about how can I put myself in a safer position. Having Zul'jin in hand too is really nice to give him that 5 extra armor and play these spells here in a bit, which makes me kind of want to play the Hounds before he hits 10.
Yeah, you
I
got to
mean,
play
he's probably-
Hounds and Deadly Shot before you hit 10.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably just gonna play the Hounds whenever the tip the scales comes down.
So he has no way to clear this outside of hitting it. So he's gonna go back up to Shadow Ranger's gonna go back up to 26.
Not bad for Shadow Ranger. He'll get back up to full health eventually. Nope, he's never mind. That's dead.
Almost Reno. Ooh,
That's a pretty good draw.
Lost.
it is. Things are looking pretty good on the side of Shadow Ranger. I think Quaz is really gonna need a pretty good high roll and tip the scales.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't want these 1/1s to come out. That's a good card to follow up with too.
Keep in mind, one of these is going to die.
Oh,
Oh.
I mean that's okay. I mean you
Yeah.
trade off the 5/2.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You just chill. It does stink having the Finley come out. I mean, I'm sure he would love to have
Yeah,
had that.
Another great draw.
Mhm. So he can trade one of these minions off and then play Hounds and get the
Yeah.
full board. Or, well, almost full board. Well, I guess it doesn't matter which way he plays it then. I'm not against. I think the right line would just be to put the 1/1 into one of these 2/3s or the 3/2, or even the just not the 2/1. Or we say YOLO.
Yeah. I mean, he can just trade off another 1/1 and then unleash. That works.
Nice. So if you're Quaz, how do you come back from this?
There's a button in the bottom right of your hand, in the corner, your screen.
Zephyrus?
I think you're pressing that right about now.
Yeah, I was gonna say something stupid off his Zephyrs.
Well, okay. I mean, I'm gonna disagree because all he need. Oh crap. Well, okay.
Yeah, it's over now.
Oh man.
So I was gonna say he has 8 cards in his deck. One of them is probably Nomi. All he needs is to clear that deck, play Nomi, and then Shadow Ranger probably doesn't have a way to deal with that damage, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the Tiamat that can take out 2 of them. So if this 3/2 doesn't die, I think Shadow Ranger just takes it. So I think the right play is to trade that off, because we know that he has a Toxfin in hand, so that's just gonna straight kill the King Crush.
Yeah.
We know, but does Shadow Ranger
We know. Yes. Ooh, there you go.
Oh,
So
he's
this is
just
gonna
going
lead to
face. Oh no, he played
Nice.
the deadly shot. There it is.
Yeah. Oh. So lethal on board for Shadow Ranger. This is gonna be interesting.
Just. I don't even know what tip the skills could do here to save you, but I think
Yeah,
you
he
have to
can't have
try.
that many Murlocs left in his deck, right?
Yeah. I think you have to try, but that's kind of your only. Or no, he's just conceding.
He's just, yeah.
And that's it. Shadow Ranger is going to take the 2-0.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Well, thus.
I wonder if this game was any different if that Zephyrs had been tempoed out instead of a 1-1.
I'm not sure.
It might have been because he got him down. He was at 11 at one point. And that extra little bit of tempo might have been enough to get him over the...
Yeah. I'm not sure. That's a good question to go back and take a look at. So
Alright, well.
Shadow Ranger takes a quick 2-0, and that leads us into who's up next?
Coles and Ace.
Coles and Ace. Of which
Yep.
I do not have Ace online. Okay.
Do we know their protecteds, their bans, all that stuff?
We can figure it
let's
out.
see. Here, I got it. So Ace, Shielded Mage, and Banned Priest. And Cole's Shielded Warrior and Banned Warrior.
My man.
So Coles has Hunter, Priest, Rogue, Warrior.
Yes. So Ace. So while they're getting that set up, while you get that set up with them, so Ace shielded Mage and bans Priest. You said.
Yes.
Okay. So that means Ace has Rogue, Priest, and Mage, which is a Highlander Mage, and then what is simply a confusing aggro Priest deck, in my opinion, with a Coffin Crasher and an Octosari.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which, I
let me pull up
get
their
the
lists for you
combo.
guys.
Well,
I get the combo, right? You Coffin Crasher, and it plays the Octosari from your hand.
yeah.
But it's a
See-
2-mana difference. I don't know how worth it is to play both cards in your deck.
I don't know. To me, it seems like it was always supposed to be some combo between, like, Combo Priest and Nomi Priest. Because the Nomi is sitting there.
Yeah.
Which...
True.
Oh, and he's got the Nomi Rogue, too, man. He's...
Yeah. Yeah, he is. He's running the Nomi and the Rogue, too. Yeah, that's interesting. It's not very common anymore.
No. Most rogues just like to be a lot faster than that.
Yeah. Now, one other thing that I kind of want to point out is if you look at the Highlander Mage on the side of Ace, if you just like take your eyes and just go all the way down to the 4th card from the bottom, you see what that card says?
Colossus of the Moon?
Wow.
Colossus of the Moon in the deck. Yes. So
Why?
he's not preemptively Conjurer's calling that card in HS deck viewer. He's playing that card in his deck. Why? I'm not really sure. To be fair, it's probably very good as a 1-mana 10/10 reborn Divine Shield.
That's fair.
It's not very good when you draw it in your hands.
Yeah.
So
And another interaction, too, is if you play it and then Conjure is calling it, you're going to get 2
Yeah.
10-mana minions and a 10-1
Mhm.
Divine Shield.
yeah, so I mean, there is a world where that's a great inclusion into the deck, but there's also another universe, parallel as some people would say, where that is an awful inclusion in the deck. So we're really just gonna see how it goes.
I mean, it comes down to draw RNG. If you can pocket Galaxy
Yeah.
before you draw that, you look like a genius.
Yeah. And then on the side of Cole's, so he shielded his warrior, and he had what band?
He had his priest band.
Okay, so he has control warrior, and then the tempo rogue, and then the Highlander hunter. So pretty typical lineup on the side of Cole's. I don't. Do you see anything kind of out there?
What was banned for Coles? Or no,
Coles had-
Ace.
Ace had his warrior band,
Okay. All right,
and
let's.
Coles had his priest. I'm looking. I don't see too much really out there.
From the Coles side, we're looking at. Coles doesn't really have a lot of things interesting going on. He's got pretty much the tried and true lists. The one thing that I'm noticing between their rogues are both aggro rogues, but if you notice, I think Ace's is a little bit better in the mirror. He's got the Fairy Dragon down on 2 that can't be backstabbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's also got the Zephyrus, which I think after the Myras is very powerful.
Yeah.
And 2 mana 3/2 isn't terrible. And he's also
Yeah.
got the Chef Nomi. So after the Myra's unstable element, I kind of like the position Ace's rogue is in the mirror.
Yeah. So I mean, Ace. If you want to make that the analogy of Ace's 5 mana spell can just win him the game in that mirror, kind of like the mage, right? Myra's in this case is his Luna's Pocket Galaxy. If he just draws the Chef Nomi, I don't see a way that rogue can deal with it.
Yep.
You just prep Vanish. Oh, wait.
R.I.P. Vanish.
I'm still waiting for Ace to add me.
Alright. I can. Here, I'll tell him.
And we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to edit the icons on the fly because for some reason Slobs is not letting me do it in the mode I want to do it in.
Okay.
Yeah, I just.
So who do we
Alright,
have on the bottom?
He said he just accepted.
Yep. Who do we have on the bottom? It's gonna be Coles on the
Yes.
bottom versus Ace up top.
Alright,
Okay.
do you want me to tell them to challenge up?
Yeah, they can do it.
So did you guys see about those leaked nerfs?
Oh yeah, I did see that.
I did not.
It was on a stream. He's probably. I think he was. Does he work for Blizzard? I'm assuming he works for Blizzard.
Yeah, I think it was Was it Mike Dene?
But he opened the chat, an in-game chat, and he was talking with somebody about the nerfs. And one of them said conjures to 4, and the other one said extra arms to 3.
I mean, Conjurers to 4 is still insane, and Extra Arms was already at 3. Like that's where Extra Arms started, right?
Yeah, we heard nothing of what you said. You cut out.
Yeah.
But
Extra Arms
I think,
used to be 3 mana before the buff.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
In the thing he talked about like it reverting, and I think that's fine. I think Conjures the 4 is interesting because beforehand, like if this were pre-expansion, Conjures the 4 would have done a number on like Conjurer's Mage, but now, like Conjurer's Calling isn't even the star of the Highlander decks.
Yeah,
So
it just.
I mean, if they nerf Conjures to 4 and they don't touch the Luna, it's like I don't see it taking a toll on Highlander decks at all, really, because like you run one copy of the card and it's not your main source of damage. Hey, it's not to laugh at by any means, but it doesn't. I don't think it kills Highlander at all.
Yeah, it probably takes a percentage point or two off, but are they good to go?
I told them you let them know they can queue, right? They haven't queued
Okay.
yet.
No, yeah, I just told them that they could challenge. Oh, yeah, I'll tell them that they can start.
All right. So we have Coles on the bottom and Ace at the top.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sounds good. There we go. Oh, nope. Wow. Never mind. I looked at Nulltown. I have Nulltown on my friends list, and he's under Coles, so I'm watching him for like about 1.5 seconds. Just ignore me. Oh, that's interesting. That's not what I was expecting to see when I opened up that random stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was playing. He's a paladin, and he had a Megathune in his hand.
Well, what?
Oh boy.
Yeah, just randomly popped in Nulltown's match just because I thought it was Cole's, and that happened. So
Oh boy. See, I was kind of theory crafting a bit the other day to make a Mechathune Paladin, just because you can draw your deck so fast with tip to scales. That it seemed legit.
see, that's a good point. And I was also theory crafting a Mechathune Hunter with Octosari and Master's Call. Or not Master's Call, what's it called? The one that triggers a death rattle. Shoot, I don't remember what it's called. Now, you're gonna go so far in fatigue you're gonna die. However, I think it would be kind of funny. It sounded to me like the new Yes Paladin.
Yes, Paladin was a great
So like,
thing.
let me play Octosari to draw 8.
Ace had his
then-
warrior band, right?
Yeah.
Yes, his aggro warrior.
Yes.
And they can go, right?
Yeah, I told Ace you two can start whenever you're ready. I don't know what they're.
Okay. We'll just keep badgering them until they start.
So yeah, from what I've seen, it looks like a good start to the Great Lakes region.
I agree.
And I know none of us would be biased at all towards that.
No, not at all.
Are we all Great Lakes?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, snap.
We're gonna get those
Purple
two packs.
represent. All right, here we go. Finally. So Cole's on the bottom, Ace on the top.
Yep,
We're gonna
Cole's
see
on the
who we have
bottom, Ace
going
on the
against.
top.
We have a rogue from Cole's and then a mage from Ace. So this is favored for Cole's down here.
Yeah. Just be super aggressive. Don't let Mage get to those greedy cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you're Cole's looking at this this opening mulligan, I kind of don't want to keep any of it.
I
Yep.
agree.
Pitch it all.
I want a 1 mana card to play at the. Oh, he keeps the Evil Miscreant. See, I feel like keeping Miscreant not on coin here without a 1 mana card or something you know you can play is a bit of a gamble.
Yeah, I feel like it's too slow.
Yeah, you kind of want to just get that tempo rolling and start swinging face.
Man, isn't this game Spectator mode just the greatest? There we
Oh, that's amazing. I love reading cards upside down.
go.
So he's got a
Very
amount of
slow
combo cards in
hands.
his hand,
Yeah.
but nothing to combo with. I'm sure he would love that coin.
Yeah. Cole's has a very slow hand.
Oh.
I want to know where the wisp is at.
Show me the wisp.
Wisp.
Yeah, but good
Sweet
news
face. Yeah.
on 4 he can hook Scimitar into a deadly poison and he has a 4/2 weapon.
The ultimate play.
This really feels bad, man.
It feels so bad.
He's got one of those rogue hands. You got a lot of cards, but
So-
you can't really do anything good with them.
Yeah.
So it does not look good, but at the same time, he kind of played into what he had really well because he
Yeah.
can now just deadly poison into the evil mid. Okay,
Oh,
I guess that works
that's
too.
even better.
That's a good draw.
Oh,
That's a bad
you
card to get off
don't
of
want
it.
to see that.
Ooh,
You hate to see that.
yeah. You want to see that, and then you want to see the evolve.
He's got a really
Right
powerful
afterwards.
turn next turn, though. He can play one of his lackeys, he can play the scimitar, and then the deadly poison, and then he's going face for 6 on the weapon.
Yeah,
Faces the place.
probably the. None of the secrets really felt that good.
Yep. So Ace played the Flame Ward, which I mean for an opponent that's trying to develop some sort of ward, I mean he can kill him just with the weapon, right? But he's probably gonna want to do a little more than that. Flame Ward's a good choice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not really. You can just bump him with a miscreant here. and
Also
it'll-
true, but is he gonna make that read?
I don't know. I feel like that's the first thing I would do to play around the Flame Ward.
Nope.
Well, no, he's going with the trades.
He's going for the clear.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like, you have this max in the thing here, right?
So does Ace's list run ooze? Is the question of the day.
I don't think it
does
does.
not. It does not run ooze. Okay, so he's
No.
safe now.
What is he doing
Yeah.
with this Barista Line Chin? He's got a lot of, like, just greedy cards.
Yeah, oh yeah, this list
So-
is very greedy.
So this is something we talked about before the match. Not drawing Colossus of the Moon, very good card.
Yeah.
Drawing Colossus of the Moon, very bad card.
I like playing that giant there.
Yeah,
I heard face is kind of the place.
He
I'm
has
glad
a
you're learning.
lot of damage here.
I want to use it. I
Does
want to
he-
kill him.
Do you think Avis hits the giant?
Looks like to me he's afraid of the counter spell.
He's not missing. But he's
certainly
hitting the
very
giant.
afraid of the counter spell.
Yeah, I mean it's very understandable.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I want to see the ultimate BM Reno to kill 2 1/1s.
Colossus of the Moon for 1 mana. That's a good card. For 10 mana, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oof.
Alright, you have to trigger the Flame Ward here. There we go.
There we go. So it's 10 mana, but what if we play Generous Mummy and just make it 9 mana?
Still seems 2 turns off.
So from hand, he's got 6
Ooh,
or
that's a good
4
draw.
from the weapon, 6 from the weapon, 10, 14, 20. He's got 20 just from cards in his hand.
Oh, that
It's-
hag is nice.
Oh,
The Hag is nice. That Karatut Defender in the way
It's
is
nice,
not. Yeah.
No, sorry, it's nice too for Ace.
Yeah, that
Right.
that card is very annoying if you're an aggro deck.
Oh yeah.
Who goes there?
now what's worse than that card is that card in the Conjurer's Calling.
Man, that's gonna eat the Viscery too. That just healed him for like
Yeah,
50
so
health.
I kind of want to drop this Reno, right? Get 7 health on the board.
Oh, yeah.
Your opponent's making some tempo. Yeah. Look at that animation.
So what that would be
That is
10.
that is an all-time animation.
Coles can
Pocket Galaxy drawn by Ace.
Coles can do 18 here.
Let's go. Let's get those deadly poisons going.
Do it. You won't.
He's
And what else you
thinking-
got to lose, right? Besides the game.
Yeah.
So next turn, Ace will have 10 mana with the coin, so he can play the box if he needs to. I think he'll have to play the box if Ace goes face here, right?
Oh, you're playing the Colossus of the Moon.
with 5 health. that's that's the ultimate BM.
He's thinking about that mummy.
Think.
Ooh, I don't like it. I wanna just go.
I mean, it looks like he's saving the deadly poisons to try to get 2 swings out of them. Oh, that
Interesting.
Caligos.
Yeah, that's a
could-
good draw. You can't coin it though, because then you don't get the value of the first spell.
Yeah.
You're right. Power creation.
Oof.
Wow. That does that kill him? He's 17, 3, 5, 11. He's out. Wait, no, he's off by 1. He'll just win, right? Because wait, no, he's at 13 health.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Oh.
But he could sap one of them, right? Does that matter? No.
I feel like
No, it doesn't. 8 plus
No.
5 is still 13.
Yeah. He's gonna have to eviscerate something and then sap something else.
wow. Close match.
Yeah.
I guess it's not over. Just feels like it.
Without that top deck Cartoot Defender, this would have been over a while ago. Yeah, so you eviscerate that. I would have.
Oh, he wants the chip damage from those on his opponent's face. Pretty smart.
Oh yeah, that is a lethal.
That's a
Oh,
bad draw. So
that would have
8,
been game right there.
9, 10, 11. So 2 health left from Coles. All Ace needs is 2 damage.
Yep.
And he has
And
it.
Fireball is more than 2 damage.
You're right. It is 4 more than 2.
Come on, and wait, no.
Can't.
No, I was gonna say end your turn with the missile launcher, get the lethal, but it's a little bit too much health.
Also, that was good manners from Ace, playing the damage from hand first.
Wait, no, he could have done that, right? Because all he had to do was paint. Oh, he didn't have the
He
mana.
was out of
for it.
mana.
Yeah, he played the. Never mind.
That's good manners right there.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a really close game when it came down to the Cartoot Defender to just get that little bit of extra stabilization that he needed.
All right.
Watch your
So
back.
this is interesting. So this matchup is in favor of the Control Warrior over the Rogue. Oh.
Oh,
Okay, so we'll talk about this in a second. The Rogue can definitely get there if they can get enough aggro going, but
that's a good draw.
it's not a good opening hand for Ace. But this,
No.
oh my god,
Did Coles pitch a Warpath?
I think he did.
he did. And you want to replace that Warpath and Elysiana?
Yeah, I don't think you need that card in this matchup.
No?
Probably not.
Well, that's a good mummy there.
That's really good.
Those restless mummies sure are annoying.
Man, he can just point out the mummy here and have full clears.
They
Yep.
need to calm down.
Oh, and he has the double shield block too.
Yeah. So with the hand that Coles has, it's gonna be really tough for Ace to get through this. I think if you're Ace, and I don't know if he's gonna make that read, or if he's even gonna have the guts to try that. But do you ever just, with your crappy hand, say screw it and Myra's, and just play the Nomi and hope your opponent doesn't have a brawl?
Yeah. Well, I mean, first you have to hope you draw the Nomi.
Yeah.
Full backstab for the combo.
I don't understand the coin shield slime there. You have the mummy in hand.
Yeah.
But I'm just a lowly 4 seed. What could I ever know?
Nothing.
Same here, brother. Well, at least in Hero.
So things are looking interesting.
Yeah, Ace is just putting the pressure on, and he's forcing Coles to have answers.
So I think with what he has going now, he's in an okay spot. Like you're not looking for that last ditch Myras and hoping
Yeah.
that everything works out. But he's got to really understand that the more mana Coles gets, the tougher and tougher it's just gonna become. Because like he's going into his boom turn pretty soon, and after that he's just gonna have these. I mean, even if he doesn't know that he has the 2 Wardens, he should probably think about playing around them.
Yikes. That's an
Yeah,
Arcanite
that's a
Reaper
snip
for the.
snap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a snip sap in the armor.
Yeah, this sniff snap is looking very good.
Yeah. Who says rogues can't have Arcanite Reapers?
Man, he's saying you do not have sap. Which he will be correct about.
Myra sap. Myra sap. Can we get a check?
No.
No.
Well,
Coles?
the warrior has 7 mana. The warrior has Dr. Boom.
But the warrior is in a very tough position.
Yeah.
But the warrior doesn't have another option.
Yeah.
Coles has not found any of his AoEs here.
So
Well, he
what
pitched
does
one away.
Yeah.
So what does this town card draw right now?
Mummy
Zilliax.
or
Zilliax,
Zilliax.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he could draw
Zilliax
Zilliax.
Yeah,
Really good
I
for
think
him.
you try to draw Zilliax here. Because, like, even if you don't, the mummy just helps clear up the board.
Yep.
Oh, never lucky.
So you can kill off the 2 side minions. So
Yeah.
crushing walls.
Yep,
5 mana Crushing Walls. I'll take it.
Yeah.
for 2 root cards.
And you also get 2 mana out of it. Or 2
Yeah.
armor, rather.
Oh man, I want to play this Myra so bad. Look at this. This isn't game-ending hand you have. There it
I was
is.
gonna say you have to
Good
play it at
boy.
this point.
And he's got the Zephyrus.
Oh, he drew the
Sap,
Nami.
sap, 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 sap.
Never
Oh.
I'm out of
said.
cards.
Got another
Yes, you
weapon
are.
there.
So I really want to kill off that 5/1. Like I know he doesn't want to give him any armor, but
Yeah, the 2 Warden's coming down next turn.
Doesn't work
it's coming.
here.
There's
Oh,
a
when he drew the
brawl.
brawl to deal with the Nami.
The gnome.
So this is
Not
this is
playing the
kind of a
two
ballsy play.
I'd say so. I mean,
Well, you're going to get tons of armor this turn.
Yeah, you're up to what?
True.
24? How much does he have? He has Deadly Poison, Eviscerate, Leroy.
5 for Leroy. Yeah.
That's 6, 10, 4 for the weapon.
I think I would just prefer Tomb Warden to come
17.
down.
He has 17 here.
Not enough. Not enough.
Yeah, you just play Nami. And
Here
hope he
comes
doesn't
the
have the
brawl.
brawl.
Yeah, but the odds of one of your 6/6s sticking is
That's fair. And that,
Not
that
great.
could be enough to... I mean, it's a little over 50-50. Oh, never mind. This is better.
Oh wow.
That's a lot better.
yeah, he's just got the Plague of Wrath rather.
Yeah. Even
That
tracing his
feels
own.
bad.
Training rover.
Praise. Ooh. That animation.
18. So Life Drinker is 3, SI is 2 more. Deadly Poison is 4 in 2 turns.
So I kind of want to play the Zephyrus. What do we get from that?
Tyrion.
This guy's toast.
Yeah.
At this point, I mean, it'll offer you a Pyroblast if you can get your opponent down low enough.
Will it?
Yeah. If
So
he played
right
it
here.
next turn, it would offer his opponent. It would offer him
Yeah.
a Pyroblast.
So you have to play the Tim Warden here.
So Coles has to get armor in the next 2 turns, or else he's done.
Yeah.
Or he has to find a way to kill his opponent.
Well, not
Yeah,
2
well,
turns. It's just
yeah,
the next
next
turn,
turn.
right? He's played
Yeah.
both of his shield blocks.
Yeah,
so
so
his
he's,
next power has to be armor.
Yep.
Now it's also assuming that he plays Zephyrus first, right? Because if he plays a couple of cards before it, will Zephyrus give him something else?
That I don't know.
Yeah.
That's game.
Like, you gotta play Zephyrus right here.
Yeah, you're just gonna play Zephyrus, take the Pyroblast, and pass.
Yeah.
Are we gonna lose with the not understanding
the
Zephyrus?
mummy. The mummy allows him to connect to Leroy.
Play the Zephyrus, please, sir. Sir.
Wow.
Sir, you're throwing, sir.
Yeah.
Oh,
So Dynamatic will clear here.
oh my god.
Light the fuses!
So I guess he's gotta hope for not. Oh,
Face me, you overgrown oak.
He was hoping the Leroy would, you know.
Oh, no.
And that's it.
Lost himself the game.
This is my suggestion.
He's gonna see the Pyroblast and go, "Oh wait, I could have
No
done that."
He
Pyroblast.
didn't even get it.
No, because he has the Armor Hero power now. Zephyrus will take that in consideration.
Yeah.
Yep. That was just a misplay.
Yeah.
So he had that game yeah, that should have been a 2-0.
Man,
Oh,
so
well.
a lowly 4 seed called lethal when a World Cup player or Masters player or whatever HS tournament he just did player couldn't spot it. Feels
Hey, don't get
bad.
full of yourself.
Feels bad. You got to know that. Like, you have to know that.
Yeah, I do feel like if you're gonna play Zephyrus in a deck, you have to have like an understanding of what he can possibly give you at certain times. Even if you don't like, you know, like no one at this point knows like all of the options you can possibly get at every single point in the game. But you gotta get to like, my opponent has 10 health remaining. He's gonna give me a Pyroblast. With there's no other options
Wait,
for him
isn't-
to gain health.
None can
Oh, never
escape
mind, we're
my
good.
fury.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that OTK sound the Bells Paladin?
No.
The boar one.
Yeah, the boar one.
I watched Tice play a couple of games of it, but he never did the OTK.
Is it a wild deck?
No, it's standard.
No. You use Zephyrus to get what's her face?
Sorcerer's
Apprentice.
Apprentice.
Yeah. Your deck is built around Zephyrus giving you a mage card and power.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, yeah. I read it on Reddit, and someone said, all right, so if you have more than 15 health and the board's clear and you have exactly 2 mana remaining, and like, you know, it's a full moon and it's 10:07 at night, then it will give you Sorcerer's Apprentice every
Yeah.
time.
If the Oracle has blessed you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. 60% of the time it works 100% of the time.
I think 60 might be a bit generous there.
They've
but-
done studies, you know. 60% of the time it works. Every time.
Blood and plunder.
Oh, Coles has a good answer for that pesky Dread Corsair.
I don't know about that. I kind of liked playing the Cobalt Lackey, trading the Myth Green in, and then evolving it.
I did too.
Man, he's playing around the Evolve Lackey hard.
Yeah, that might have something to do with it, but at the same time, in these rogue mirrors, you really just gotta play for board.
Yeah.
We're just gonna play a 1-mana 1/1 with no battle cry to get.
To get
Oh.
that combo.
This guy's toast.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna go for the Scimitar Dread Corsair.
No, I like that play.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I like.
My suggestion.
Oh, let's see if he played Zephyrus this time, guys. Look at that.
Blood and plunder.
I mean, he didn't give him anything, but he actually played it.
We fairy played it last time. Just a few turns too late.
True. You're right.
Oh, that backstab's a good draw.
That backstab is a great draw.
Why would you not play the? Yeah, you definitely play the weapon here.
Blood and plunder.
So Ace is kind of running out of things to do. I mean
Yeah.
that defender is really nice. That's a great card to get off of the cat, but I mean, his hand's looking low.
Oh, double hench clan.
Oh,
Let's
double.
go.
No? I guess he's gonna use the SI here.
Yeah, I think that's a better play.
I
And
agree.
dude, I'm just greedy. Let's just kill my opponent.
Ace really needs to find that Myra soon.
That's not gonna help you there. You know, it's funny that he played that card, and now that card is like just staring at him, looking at him like, "This is what you get for playing me."
So Ace is empty in hand, minus a 10 mana, 10/10.
Yeah.
Things do not look good for him.
No, it does not.
So one thing Coles does have to worry about, though, if he's looking to trade off that 4/4, it will put him at 12 health.
Yeah.
So it's not something you want to be against Rogue.
But at the same time, the only thing your opponent has is a fair attack card.
True. He also does know he has Life Drinker in hand. So with
Yeah.
that knowledge, it does make him feel a little sick. But that's another Life Drinker. They're just gonna trade 3 health back and forth.
And he's got to know that card is literally unplayable at this point.
Yeah. However, it will
I don't
soon
know.
be-
So Ace is at 27. I can see in 2 turns Ace just dropping that card and letting it ride.
Especially because Coles is getting very low.
Yeah. Yeah. Not sure how I feel about swinging my
Yeah.
4 damage into a 1/2.
And not to mention that Waggle pick can really hurt you if it picks back up the hench clan.
Yeah.
Mm.
But he does
So
have
I-
the green skin in hand to give it another.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really think next turn Ace is just gonna drop this Colossus of the Moon.
Yeah, but he's just gonna have lethal coming back at him.
Yeah, Ace really needs... Is there any path to lethal for Ace next turn?
Let's play the Mermy.
It would have to be like Myra's into something.
Nope.
Not that.
Oh, he's
Not
just
that.
gotta
That's game. Coles takes it 2-1.
Ace had this series in the bag with Zephyrus and ended up losing it in the end.
Yeah.
It's a... Oh, that
is
hurts. It's
That
painful.
is twice tonight. That's twice tonight we've seen lethal with Zephyrus that didn't get played.
Yeah. Dan. Like, that's what Zephyrus is there for, to give you those lethals.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's, it's painful to watch. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it plays out for him.
It did not. It did not
did
play
not.
out for him.
All right, boys. Well, thanks for joining us and casting these awesome matches. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Despite
Say the
Mako
least.
being here, I had some fun.
You know, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna be the bigger person.
Wow. For
I'm not
one.
gonna stoop. I'm not gonna stoop to your low levels. I just wanna. I'm just gonna chill in the the
Yeah.
Twitch stream and see if anyone else.
Oh, Twitch stream has been dead.
What do you mean it's been dead?
Twitch chat
Oh
has
yeah,
been dead.
yeah. No,
Oh.
I know. I see. It's Lefty and you.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to end this stream now. Anyone have any final words?
Nope.
Let's go Great Lakes. I guess.
Yeah. Great Lakes. All right. Bye-bye, all.